What it do, people? It's your boy Juan Lyrics, chilling on the porch. Basically, what I'm recording for at this moment is an interview with ourselves, Juan Lyrics, Renegade. Say what up to the people, Renegade.
What it do?
Putting it down, you know what I'm saying? Go to YouTube, type in Killing the Industry. Killing the Industry, Juan Lyrics, Renegade. Remember that. Better turn the camera to Renegade. Renegade, man, I got a couple questions to ask you for the people, you know what I'm saying?
What it do?
As a new and upcoming artist, what are some of the challenges that you face on an everyday basis?
I would say I face the simple goal of trying to invent myself as an artist that is not someone who projects who he's not, and someone who also projects himself as an individual that takes his craft very serious. Now, I also run across a lot of haters, a lot of pretenders, a lot of real niggas, other artists such as myself. That's pretty much involving everything it deals with.
Okay, Renegade. Well, with that being said, what would you say to encourage other people that's in your same position or your same predicament as of right now to just keep moving forward, man? I mean, it's hard out here. You know, it's real difficult right now. The economy's bad, and with so many artists out there that's trying to make it, what would you say to those people?
I would say, first of all, as any new artist dealing in this industry, you have to have a tough skin. You can't be so worried about what others think of you. You can't be so worried about how they might feel about you or how they might take you. Because at the end of the day, this is your craft. This is your profession. This is what you do. Also, man, you have to stay focused. You have to stay determined. You cannot just take it as, you know what I'm saying, a situation that is not worth the effort. It's not worth the time. It takes a lot of work ethic in this situation. You have to be able to stay on top of your game. That's pretty much.
Okay. Well, I know you have a wide variety of music, far as hip hop, far as crossing over. You're not just one type of genre artist. I want to put that out there, you know, because people might misconstrue the type music and try to put a stamp on you, labeling you as a type of artist. You just express to the people what your music is about, what you're all about, and your life, you know, you, Renegade. Give them the real you. They want that real shit, so give it to them.
Well, honestly, I am an artist, and the reason I say that I'm an artist is not because I might have millions of dollars or I might be a celebrity or anything like that, because I'm not. I'm still in a situation where I have to grind every day, and shit is not easy. But I refuse to be someone who is put in a box. I will not be put in a box. If you have something that is rock, I will, I will do my best abilities to that. I do that. If you have something that is R&B, something that is just straight up club banger, something that is straight up for the street, straight hood, it really doesn't matter. I do it all. There's nothing that I will not try, and there's nothing that I will not go for when it involves music and genres. This is not a box for me. I listen to all type of things. I listen to all type of music and all different type of artists. You just can't put me in a box. Some day I might feel like rocking out with my guitar. Some days I might feel like spitting that street shit on my mic. Some days I might feel like, being real calm and, doing something sexy for the ladies, such as some R&B's. Or some days I might feel real happy, real live and social. might feel like doing something very popular. It's just not a boxing. You can't.
All right, Renegade. I understand you come from the live, hard streets of Hidden Valley. That automatically labels you as a gangster. So, to the criticism of what people have to say, are you a product of your environment?
Let me show y'all something. Look right here. What do you see? What do you see? It looks dead. It looks very sad, very down, depressing. That's my environment. You know what I'm saying? You don't see people out happy in life. Granted, it's raining, but it's the same every day. You don't see people out here really like having a good time. You don't really see big functionable events for the kids and things like that. This is just not a happy environment. It's not a very upbeat environment. All you see, gangsters, drug dealers, gangbangers. You see all types of shit. Crackheads, prostitutes, all types of shit around here. But that just goes to show you that's not me. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. That's just not me. At the end of the day, if you're going to slap any label on me, especially coming from where I come from, I'm a real nigga. And the place where I'm from makes real niggas. Granted, everybody has fake niggas and fuckers and pussy niggas. You know who I'm talking to. But this is just where I'm from, man. This is where I will represent once I make it, and this is who I will do this for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, other artists, they have places that they come from and they represent for. Such as Wiz. Wiz represents for Pittsburgh. Wayne represents for New Orleans. I represent Charlotte, North Carolina, Hidden Valley. I'm a product because I was made to be a real nigga, but it's not me. I'm not a gangster, I'm not a thug.
Alright, Renegade, I'm going to go ahead and switch this up for you. I'm one of your critics, alright?
Okay.
Alright, Renegade, yeah, I hear you talking all this riff-raff, positive bullshit about how you're trying to change the community, what type of artist you are. What the fuck are you going to do when you make it? Because in my opinion, I just feel like you one of those hood red-ass motherfucking niggas that talking all that positive shit so you can make it, and once you make it, you going to flip. What you gonna do for us? What you gonna do about the people who you came up for? What you gonna do about the people you came up with to remember us? To remember the where you got from? I feel like you just gonna forget us, motherfucker.
You know what? Honestly, I can understand where you're coming from. I can understand that for anybody who has that opinion, because a lot of artists have made it, and they forget where they come from. I'm not going to sit up here and give you that bullshit. My exact plan for when I make it is to pretty much, the first thing I'm going to do is get my grandma out the hood. I'm going to put her up in the suburbs. It's just like you ask any real hood nigga who lives in the hood, who lives in a crazy environment. They might survive there and they might do things or find things that can make them happy there, but nobody wants to be there. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my grandma out the hood, my family. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give a trust fund. I'm going to give a trust fund to, there's 2 schools that are in Hidden Valley. There's Martin Luther King and there's Hidden Valley Elementary. I'm going to make sure that I can do something for them that will help their education, that will help them to be able to have a more fun environment and a safe environment. Fun and safe is always good, especially when it comes to kids. So, also, I'm thinking of coming out with a new bar called Juicy. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but just know it's going to be a place where you can have loads of fun, adult fun, at a low price. Also, I'll be throwing a lot of events here. When I was younger, they used to throw a lot of events. An event that was always up in Hidden Valley Elementary. I can't really remember the name of the program, but they had food, they had games, they had entertainment, all type of things. I'm going to bring that back, and it's going to be more often. That way, I'm going to also make a stage or something, and so I can have other youth.
Who turned that beat on the table, man?
Well, me, man.
Ain't nobody getting on you.
All right, first to eat.
I wouldn't turn on you on the 81. When I left you, I know what it was on.
What was it
It was
on?
on 7.
Well, I have a text to eat.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. Because like I said, my bills be running up.
Mark, don't say that to me, because I haven't touched you. I don't know nothing about that. I don't. You're going to have to cut that, man.
And I can't cut this shit. It's too real, man. You just gonna have to recover from this shit, man. Go ahead.
Everybody have the same situation. I'm still at my grandmother's place. Like I told you, this is as real as it gets. I'm grinding. You see, I can say I'm this, that, and the third, but I still have to answer to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just like you might have a rapper that is gangster, or he say, man, I'll be trapping, working, got them things on deck, I got them hoes straight twerking. They might say that shit, but at the end of the day, they might be the same niggas you gotta come home. Why the fuck you ain't clean your room up? Who done turned the heat up? I got bills. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Nigga, I still ride the bus. So I'm not gonna sit up here in front like I'm riding in a Lambo. Riding this shit like I've never even seen a Bugatti in person. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it, man. I don't approve of faking. That's why I like Wiz Khalifa. That's why I like Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists that I feel like don't give off that bullshit. It's like they just entertaining. It's not. We don't see the real them. This is the real me. I stay here, I let her stay here since I was 3 years old. Bill Maher, get a shot of that. Right here, this same place. Ever since I was a youngin', this is where I live.
Well, I like that motherfucking car.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have not been, you know what I'm saying, the hardest, the most gangsters nigga, but I will keep it fucking real with you. At the end of the day, a lot of artists can't promise you that, but I will. I don't give a fuck what comes into the picture. That's me. That's why my name is Renegade. If you look up the definition, it's going against the grain. I don't go, you know what I'm saying, with this just trying to be flashy, just trying to be gangster, just trying to be entertaining. This is me. So that's pretty much what it is, man. That's me.
Alright, y'all, this motherfucking interview is over. Shout out to the motherfucking Valley all day, nigga. Motherfucking Valley represents, nigga. Young Renegade. Your boy Juan Lyric. Killing the industry. Make sure y'all look out for that motherfucking shit on YouTube. Killing the industry. Northside all day, nigga.
Slap!